Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. You've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we have a modern woman who got involved with the wrong pookie. Now, let me just say this here. There's never a time, guys, that a woman's going to get with the wrong pookie or ray-ray, but she thought that she was smarter than him. So let's get to the video and we're going to try to make this make sense.
So when did you meet Michael Fesenfeld?
We met in about June, about June.
What were you doing?
We met at the party. It was just a party. We met in real life, so I did.
Hold on, guys. Before we get started, I can't front. That accent, it's getting to me, y'all. It's getting to me. Yeah, you got an accent like that, ladies? Your brother might simp. It might be cheddar biscuit time here. I don't know. It's been a long time since I brought up the cheddar biscuits. Let's continue.
I didn't really know about his social media life
Yeah.
when we first met, but he's quite popular on social media.
So how do you go from sort of meeting someone at a party, getting on well, you know, looking at your social media? That's kind of how it goes down, isn't it now?
Yeah.
How do you get from that to all of this taking place? How did he steal your credit card?
Steal your credit card?
We've been dating. We were quite close. We went on a double date with a friend and her boyfriend, and he called before he got there. He called to say that he lost his wallet, and he still wanted to come, and I was like, just come, it's fine. And he was like, I'll sort you out. So I was like, okay. You know, we were dating. I didn't think it was a problem. And so during the night, at some points, him and my friend's boyfriend would go to the bar. So I'd give him my card, you know, he'll tap on the contact list and he'll bring my card back. So I could see him at the bar, like we're all there. I trusted him. It wasn't a weird thing.
You don't assume there's going to be anything
Yeah,
else
and then
abroad.
obviously at some point in the night, he must have had my card longer than planned, and he probably, I don't know, went to the toilet or something. I don't know what he did, but he must have taken a picture of my card.
Well, it's quick.
took
It's
all the
quickly
details.
done.
Yeah,
isn't
he took
it?
all the details.
So what?
Wait, before we get into it here, so she's talking to a guy and he stole her credit card information. Now, I don't know about you guys here. I've been on dates in the past where that, you know, my lady paid. And here's the thing. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've never taken her card and went and paid when she was treating me, you know, because she would say, okay, this is on me this time, Dave. And then so she would give the card to the waitress or to the bartender, things of that nature. I have never been in a situation where that, oh, I'll take this card, just sit right there. I've never been that because I would feel such in a way it's like, oh, she's taking care of me. That dude's gonna have the day off. You're paying some bills, all right? Your boy is getting treated. So just for me, comment section, let me know how this works for you guys. I have never taken a girl's card who was paying for the situation, and then I took care of that. She normally took care of that. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm old school, but let's continue.
When you were at the bar, how long
Yeah.
had you been dating? What was your relationship status at the time? Were you exclusive?
We didn't really have a status. We were just seeing each other a lot, talking a lot. It was very intense, and we were just getting to know each other basically.
So what's
Very intense. Here's the thing here, guys. Here's the problem. It sounds like we have a situationship. You saw how in the beginning, it sounded like it was a boyfriend that kind of went well into a did with the credit cards, where she getting into here, but it was a situationship. It was hot and heavy. It was a go with the flow here. So we'll just say this here from the beginning here, ladies. If you're involved in a situationship, or you're just saying, hey, we're just playing it as is, or we're just having fun, you know what though? When you do not put requirements on a man, you cannot get mad when things go bad in the end here. So he's probably looking at this saying, hey, it is what it is. But you can tell the way that she's moving that even though it's saying it was hot and heavy, she was feeling guy more. Let's continue.
what sort of guy was he? Who did you fall in like with?
He was really funny. Like we had a connection. He was a nice guy. Like I thought he was very confident. I like that.
Hold on here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you saw the accent. She wanted a brother. He got the beard. Look at that. How did I know? How did I know that she fell for the swag? Let's continue.
about him. We just got along. We just got
What
along.
did you see of his life on social media? What was he like?
On social media, he's quite flashy. You know, he likes the flashy life. He likes wearing brand clothes. He likes taking pictures. I like taking pictures too, so I was like, okay, we'd both do that. So that wasn't, I didn't find that odd at all, because that's what people do on Instagram and stuff. But in real life, he was normal. He was pretty normal.
Okay. Did you guys catch that? Everything this guy was doing was making her feel good. That was superficial. The clothing was name brand. He liked to take pictures on the gram and show off, and she was in these pictures too as well. She was like, oh my God, I'm getting this attention here. He's taking these pictures and I'm in these pictures too, and he's flashy and he's attractive and he's making me feel good, you know? She was falling for everything that was superficial. He was running game on her. She didn't look at the things of substance. She was looking at things, it's like, oh my God, this is so great. She was in love with the fantasy. Let's continue.
So he's gone to the bar and eventually gives you your card back. When did you notice something suspicious?
So we broke up after that. That was the last time I actually saw him.
Why did you break up?
Last time?
Because he wasn't contacting me after the whole date thing. So I definitely thought that.
Wait a minute. So he ghosted you. Wow. He ghosted you right after this fact here, lady. So you mentioned all these items that led up to this point here. You're having this double date and you let him get the credit card to pay. And after that situation, you don't hear from him no more, saying you broke up. No, you guys didn't break up because you were never in a real relationship. And then since you were in a real relationship, once he got what he needed, which of course he juiced you from the card, he was like, all right, let's keep it moving here. No breakup, lady. You can't break up if you were never together. Let's continue.
That whole point of him dating me was to eventually get my car details. So we kind of broke up after the whole dating thing, and then it was quite like a salty breakup. It wasn't very nice. And then a couple weeks later, I got these transactions on my bank account. I didn't think anything of it. He didn't even come to my mind. I just thought a random scammer.
Something
it happened.
Happened, yeah.
And then there was an EasyJet transaction on there. My friend was like, you know, that number is the reference number. So I don't know what she did. She's quite good at investigating.
We've always got one good detective friend, haven't we?
Yeah, so she managed to log in to the EasyJet account with the reference number, and his name was there, his girlfriend's name was there.
Girlfriend?
I was suspecting that he had a girlfriend, and I did confront him. Well, not a girlfriend, but a girl that was.
Well, he bought flowers on your credit card. You'd looked on her Instagram and seen the flowers you bought.
Yes. So after the flight thing, I made a.
Wait a minute. So this explains it here, ladies. If you don't put requirements on a relationship and you're moving as a situationship, you are then moved to side piece status. So the whole time he had a girlfriend. He took your stuff and bought flowers with his girlfriend. Baby girl, he saw you coming a mile away. You were a mark. Let's continue.
Made a group chat on WhatsApp, all my friends, and I briefed them on the situation because they knew about him anyway, about us dating. And they were like, right, we're gonna get him. So we're like, no one's gonna tell him what we know. We're gonna find him, find out what he did.
Oh, y'all gonna play a trap.
Your group of friends. I love them already.
We went on her Instagram, we found the picture of the flowers, and we zoomed in, and the company name that's on my bank statement, it was on the picture, and it was the same timeline. So at this point, we're like, we've got you. You have your name on the flight, and we have the flowers. He also bought likes on Instagram.
What?
He bought likes?
Yeah, he bought likes to make his picture seem more popular.
Wait a minute. I'm not going for this here, right? How do you know he bought likes? Like, as a content creator, there are programs and applications where that you can hire and pay prices so that you can get higher views, trying to pay for subscribers. You know, it's kind of like juking the stats, right? But in those scenarios, you're not buying the likes, you're buying the views, you know, and of course you're hoping that they like the video, which doesn't always happen here. But here is the question that I want to ask. How do you know he is buying likes? Because if he is on social media, like you said, and you like the flash and you like the way he was moving when y'all were together, then that means that others are gonna like the Flash and like the way he moves and things of that nature. So you fell for his game, you fell for his lies, you fell for his mouthpiece that had you taking everything off and getting your buns glazed where you had no problem giving your credit card to old man here. So if you're not talking, if you supposedly broke up and he ghosted you, how did you know he bought likes? You don't know. You're in your feelings. You're upset and you're assuming that he bought likes because of the fact that you're not with him anymore. That's what that is. Shames, insult, guilt that need to be right. I'm not excusing what he's doing here. The problem, though, is that she in her head now is trying to justify certain things that's not actually happening. And as we move further in here. So let's continue.
Oh, goodness.
He paid his bills. He paid for 2 Sky subscriptions, over £300 of Sky subscriptions. He paid for council tax. He paid parking. Yeah, it was quite a long.
He was living his life.
Hotel in Paris.
So he was
hotel in Paris.
And the girl, you'd split up.
Yeah.
He'd got your card details, and he's bought the flight to take the new girlfriend to a hotel in Paris.
Flight, hotel, excursions, everything.
Oh my.
Wow. Wait, let's ask the question, guys. He already had another woman, obviously. She was the mark. She was the one getting played here. He's buying flowers, you know, contacts and glasses. He's just funding his regular lifestyle, right? Now we got hotels and trip to Paris. She's an attractive woman. We can't deny that. Some guys might try to like, Dave, she ain't attractive. Guys, stop that crap when I say this here. Just because you don't think a certain woman's attractive, there is millions of men who will find it attractive. So I speak for the men who's going to check for these women here when I say that. I'm not speaking for myself here. So in this scenario here, she's an attractive woman here. She seems like she's nice and cute. But if a guy is willing to do all this type of woman, and he was seeing her, it begs to answer, what is going on with her? Because if she was really all that, he would stay with her longer and juice her longer. He came in and got out. So normally when a guy sees our scam artist, she's a score, they're going to try to run that to the well goes dry or before the well gets dry before he gets caught up. So I'm just saying here that a beautiful woman got a dope accent because that's my flavor. She could get the cheddar biscuits. But why would a guy could see all this here and got in and got out really fast? Because he saw something that's like, it ain't worth it. So I am pointing this out that there's a possibility we have 2 people who are not ready to date. One who's obviously very green to believe a guy, and the other one who's a pookie scam artist. A horrible situation here. So let's continue to see what else happens here now.
And we found out everything. We even found the hotel. We found out where he was taking her to the museum in Paris. We found all of that out.
So you know all of this information. Obviously, you know, girls, we can do a lot on a WhatsApp group. We know that. So how does it go from here to getting the police involved?
So I told the police, and they were like, okay, because we had his name on the flight. We can definitely arrest him.
Okay.
And they were like, okay, we're gonna. First, they said they're gonna try and get him at his address. We couldn't find his address, so they were like, what's the easiest place to go? Is the airport. We know he's gonna turn up. He's checked in online. I was checking every day. So yeah, so 2 of my friends decided to go. They were like, we need to see if he actually turns up, because I was working. I couldn't go to the airport. My friends went to the airport and he was there, and they were taking pictures. They were like, he's here. So we in the group chat all like nervous, like, oh my God,
wow,
it's going down.
The plot thickens.
You really couldn't.
So he didn't notice my friends, and he started there's a picture where he's looking
Oh,
back,
look at that.
and he started, there's another picture.
Hold on, I just want to pause here. You see that? They're at the airport doing this whole elaborate espionage plan.
Picture where he's kind of looking back, and he's nervous because he recognized my
Wow.
friends.
Yeah.
And then that's the picture.
Yes, yeah, okay, I can see.
So the police arrest him.
Yes.
And he is charged. He's convicted.
Yeah, so he pleaded guilty. He came in to his interview and he said, I did it. I did everything. He pled guilty to everything. So.
Well, the thing is, because he pleaded guilty, he had a 26-week sentence, 150 hours of community service. Because he pleaded guilty, he's on probation. So
yes.
Okay, let's just say this here. Pookie got what he deserved. I'm talking this because she's an adult and he's an adult. And I am not trying to pass aspersions on her, but we as adults, we have to recognize when we can get played or someone could juice us or they're scam artists. So since this Pookie's a scam artist, 26 weeks is a half year, it's 52 weeks in a year. So he got 6 months in jail. Good. All right, Pookies, y'all are here trying to scam money, people working hard, things of that nature, because it's not the first time he's done this. He's probably scammed other women as well as probably scamming guys as well. So I'm all for it here. Retribution, serve your time in jail, stop stealing money from ladies and things of that nature and playing these games here. But wait, there's more. Let's continue the video.
Suspended sentence. And you said you would have left that alone. You know, you got what you wanted. He's obviously stolen from you, so he's a thief.
Right.
And you know, he's been arrested. That's fine. So he comes out and he's smug.
Yeah, so after that, we were like, okay, we won, we won. And then he started posting, especially around his court date, he started posting captions saying like, oh, you think you caught me? You think you caught me red-handed? Like saying all these really nasty things.
Oh, no.
But obviously no one else knew why he was saying this. This just sounded like a cool caption. And I was thinking like, you know what? Everyone else needs to know about this. So I decided to make it into a funny story because this was like a month after it happened. So at this point, I was kind of over it. Like, I just thought, I just need everyone to know the truth. And he's quite popular on social media, and especially
Well, he's buying followers.
exactly. And if you, I'm
must be
thinking,
very
if you're gonna,
How do you know he's buying followers? You see that here? Unless she didn't say that, unless there's a receipt on that credit card that he's over here juicing and trying to juke the stats, stop saying he's buying followers. He's not. He's charismatic and he played you. All right, let's get that out there. Let's continue.
you're gonna pay for likes. You obviously, it's important what people think about you. So I'm gonna break that, and that's gonna be my last barrier to break.
Oh, really?
So you, what was the hashtag?
Fraud Bay.
Brilliant.
Hashtag
Fraud Bay.
Not
Is the
assault.
hashtag.
So I made a thread onto it. I made it very detailed. I didn't want to leave any loopholes for anyone to question what I did, what happened. I put all my evidence in there, all my screenshots, my bank statements, the text messages. I put everything on this thread. And the second I
Hold on. So she wanted to expose him more. He already went to jail. He served 6 months. We don't have the details, but we know that he's got to do the community service. There's probably some fines involved, all this nature, right? So justice been served. He didn't get away, but she felt that she should take it to the next level. She felt justice wasn't served. She was in her feelings because he got out of jail and he was smug, that he needs to be taught a lesson, even though he's already been taught a lesson, even though he's already been held accountable for his actions by getting locked up and serving his jail time. So what happened?
I posted it, it just went crazy.
So you have exposed him.
Yes.
But the thing, and you're here, you're exposing him again now. And if he hadn't been so smug, he probably wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah,
The thing is that that's not really stopped because he's got.
No,
what
he
is
has no.
It didn't
remorse
stop.
ever.
He's recorded a song.
Yeah,
Whoa.
So on the day it happened, he tweeted saying, "Enjoy the entertainment." And then
What?
a couple days later,
This
he
is
made a song.
this is Fraud Bay.
Yeah, that's the song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
wow.
Fraud Bay. Think I'm dead, but I'm out there. Broad day. Looking for a sweet one. So big.
Well, there you go. I mean, he is shameless.
Oh, my man with the UK accent. Here I am, Fraud Bay, gonna drop all these girls all day. Oh no, let's continue. Let's get back. Let's finish this video off, guys.
That's for sure. What do you think about him now?
To be honest, like, I think he's always wanted to be famous, and he's got fraud in his record. So, like, if this is what he wants to do, that's fine. I got what I wanted. Everyone knows the truth. That's all that matters to me,
And
to be
you're
honest.
clear of him.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Well, let's hope you find a nice one next time.
Yeah, I hope so too. Like, my trust is a bit broken at the.
Okay, that's the end of the video here, guys. So let's do the recap and close out here. What actually happened at the end? She did all the right things initially, right? She got played. It was a fraud situation. She followed the tea leaves. She went through the transactions, called the police. They caught Fraud Bay, and then he went to jail, community service. They said 6 months in jail. That should have been it. Okay, you know there's gonna be fines, whatever happened behind the scenes, restitution, whatever happened with the court case, right? We don't have the details because this is a news telecast getting her story. So, but we know that those things probably are going on. But because when he got out of jail, because he didn't act like he was contrite and that she was in her feelings because that he wasn't humbled. She felt that I need to take this one more step. I need other women to see this here. The problem though is that he's a scammer. He's a fraud artist. He's gonna be one step ahead of you, ladies. So just when you think, if it's not the authorities being involved to get the said man arrested so he doesn't do anything to us, do not try to take things into your own hands thinking that you're gonna change the situation. A scam artist and a fraud is gonna be 2 and 3 levels ahead of you. So she put all his details, all his information to a thread on social media. And you know what happened? He made a rap song and he's bigger than ever now. So now this Pookie is like a roach. You think you stomped him out. You got the raid, you scooped him up and you threw in the garbage. And you know what? His protective hardcore shell may have hurt him a little bit, but he came back stronger than ever. And you know what? He's out here now with other women probably seeing, hey, he's cute. Look at Fraud Bay. Let me go holler at him. He rapping, he got social media, he got clout now. Here's the thing, what I would say though, some women will see his situation now as even more attractive. He's a more bad boy. This Pookie and Ray Ray went to jail, was scamming, is a fraud artist. But you know what though? He's cute. I like his style. I like the way I moved. So she was right by getting this man to authorities, getting him locked up. But by taking the next step further, she increased his profile. So now this Pookie is now raging havoc on other women who are just seeing this and probably saying, I'm down. So ladies, why am I doing this here? Especially for the fellas. Like I said, I do not condone Pookies moving like this here. I do not condone any man who's out here in these streets here and trying to take from hardworking people. All right? Work, get yours, be a man, and do the right thing. But ladies, you are also adults. You have to keep your eyes open. You have to know that these men are out here in these streets moving every day. And if you are out here dating and just doing situationships, not requiring anything more than just a good time, then you can expect men like this to move the way they do. And if they're a fraud artist, they're gonna see you as a mark and it's gonna go ahead and juice you till you can't get juice no more. So we need you ladies to be more discernful. We need you to say that if you're going to be involved with a guy, that he puts his intentions on the table, that you're intentional with your dating. Let him know, say, hey, yeah, I'm dating, but I'm looking for a boyfriend. And that boyfriend's going to lead to a fiance that's going to lead to marriage. If you're just out here just living your hookup culture, just going through the motions here in situationships, you can best believe that there's going to be other men here that's going to use you up as much as they can and then throw you out. And now you're up here, you are mad and upset that there is no more good men. There is all these Pookies and Ray Rays. These banshees are dogging us women out. But you know what? You didn't put your requirements on the table, so you left yourself open for the letdown. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about my commentary here. Let me know what you think about old girl. She a little green, kind of cute with that accent, but what do you think about Fraud Bay? But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.